Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Well, hello people. I'm Fathiya Amalia from Senior High School 7, Kediri. Now, I would like to give you a little story under the title Dewi Sanggalangit. A long time ago, there was a kingdom in Kediri, East Java. The king had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Dewi Sanggalangit. She was not only beautiful, but also had a great personality. She liked to help people, and she never treated people differently. Dewi Sanggalangit was single, although many young men had come to propose her to be their wife. But she still did not want to get married yet. It made the king restless.
My daughter, when will you stop to reject every man who proposes you? What are you waiting for? You are old enough to get married,
said the king. I know that, father, but actually I don't want to get married yet. If you ask me to get married soon, I will pray to God to give me guidance, said Dewi Sanggalangit. Dewi Sanggalangit did not want to choose the wrong husband. Therefore, she meditated, asking God to give her guidance on how to choose the right husband. While meditating, she had a vision. It was in her wedding party. People enjoyed watching a dance. It was not a common dance that she had seen before. The dancers were dancing following harmonious melody from the gamelan. It is traditional music instrument in Java. There were also horses lining up. They were following the bride and the groom. And the most interesting attraction was the performance of a two-headed animal. Dewi Sanggalangit told the king about her vision during meditation. My father, my future husband should be able to present an exciting performance which has not existed before, kind of journey which gamelan accompanied, followed by 142 horses, and lastly, he must be able to bring the two-headed animal.
My daughter, are you sure those your requirements? That will really be a difficult condition that you asked for,
said the king. Then the king made an announcement. If anyone could realize his daughter's wish, could marry her. And there were many young men joining the competition. But one by one, they gave up. Fortunately, there were two young men passed the competition and also passed the requirements. There were King Singabarang from Lodaya Kingdom and King Klanaswadana from Bandarangin Kingdom. King Singabarang was so mean king. He was very strange. He was a human, but he had a lion head. There were many fleas on his head, therefore he kept a peacock. He always brought his peacock with him, and whenever he felt itchy, he asked his peacock to peck him with the flesh. But different from King Klanaswadana, he was a handsome man. He was wise and kind to his people. He had the great supernatural power. He was single and he really loved Dewi Sanggalangit. He was sure that he could hold the dance. Both the kings worked very hard to anticipate his competitor. King Singabarang sent his soldier to spy King Klanaswadana. The soldier came back and reported to King Singabarang.
Your Majesty, King Klanaswadana almost succeeded in realizing requirements Dewi Sanggalangit. I see 143 horses have been collected,
And they also prepared an exciting performance, which is amazing.
What did you say? Then soon he could this Dewi Sanggalangit as his wife?
Said King Singabarong.
And what about the two-headed animal? Has it also been prepared by him?
Only the animal that they have not been prepared. But it seems a little more they can find it, said the soldier. King Singabarong became very angry. He got up from his seat and said loudly,
Impossible! We have to attack in Guadalajara and stone his horses.
Soon, King Singabarong and his soldiers arrived at the kingdom of Bandarani. Finally, the two kings were facing each other. While they were fighting, suddenly King Singabarong felt very itchy on his head. He asked his maker to peck his hairy lion head. King Klanas didn't waste the great opportunity. He whipped the king Singabarong. Singabarong! Amazingly, King Singabarong changed into a very strange animal. He had changed into a two-headed animal. His beak joined his head. King Klanas immediately brought the two-headed animal and performed the dance. And the winner of the competition was King Klanas. Afterward, Dewi Sanggalangit amassed his promise. She agreed to marry with King Klanas. She was brought to Hungkar in Bandarani. Hungkar was the other name of Ponorogo, since people named the dance as Sreok Ponorogo dance, and they lived happily ever after. So guys, from the story, we can learn more about good things. The first thing that we learn is if you want to do something, you have to leave it to God by praying and asking to God. And the second thing that we learn is don't be cheating. If you start doing something, you have to do it honestly, and you must work hard to achieve something that you want. The end. That's all for me, Fathiya Amalia. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi